Okay. Okay. I have a teeny bit of a problem because on the one hand, I want to show you the picture. But on the other hand, I know YouTube will have a problem with it if I do show you the picture. So I don't know what to do. I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine as long as I don't pan down at any stage. I do want to make sure that people are here. Where are my peeps at? Where are my peeps at? Looney Zone. Who the fuck is Looney Zone? What is your icon? Yeah, I have no idea what that is. That's so random. That's pizza sounds good. Okay. Hey, Panafox. There's one of my peeps. Okay. It kind of looks like King DDDD, but as if like a 2-year-old drawn it, and I wish that I didn't say that, just in case like somebody you know drew it. Yeah. Anyway, anyway, yeah, I haven't streamed for a couple of days, and that's mainly been I've just been it is King DDDD, yeah. Um, yeah, I haven't been streaming for the past couple of days. I've basically just been, like I said, just not feeling great. Happens. Um, but no, I'm here now. I just had no motivation to do anything, and this isn't helping because the person that this is for hasn't paid me for it yet. And basically, I just like you pay me $40, and I draw whatever I draw whatever you want me to draw. Simple, right? You know. But yeah, I ain't got anything from them yet. So it's like I am going to just do it, and then I'm going to just say that anybody can have it if they pay me. I guess kind of like a raffle or something. Mentally, physically, mentally, yeah, it's mainly mentally. I've just been feeling shit because that happens. It's the depression show again. So I'm going to talk about my depression for a bit because he asked. They asked, if you ask, you shall receive. So yeah. But no, I just been feeling kind of like worthless again and just kind of bullshit, I guess. I don't know. Just random bullshit happening to me again. And I don't let it get me down, but essentially I can't control when my brain decides to do the weird chemical imbalance, which means that I got depression. So yeah, it's really irritating. I really don't like the part of the particular part of my depression where I basically get angry at everything, and also the boredom. You know, because I have no idea what this is. I found that when I tried various different antidepressants, that this happened to me as well. I only got this. They did they didn't really make me not depressed, and also they increased this feeling that I had, which was you get bored. You get bored incredibly easily by even things that make you not previously didn't make you bored. You know, like I got a set of video games that I play, and if I'm depressed, and essentially not one video game would make me feel good about trying to take my mind off of it or anything like that. I try to do drawing, that's kind of work, and that means that that's kind of just not motivated to do that. So basically, what do I do? What do I do if everything's boring? What do I do? So annoying. But yeah, that's it really. I basically just been feeling that for the past 3 or 4 days. Still kind of feeling it. Still kind of irritated by that, but ugh. um, yeah. I keep trying not to be worried about like stuff as well, but I keep getting worried about shit, and that I shouldn't do that. Shouldn't do that. Anyway, Isaiah is here again. Hey, dude. Happy Saturday. It's now Sunday here in the Uck. LZ says, "Damn, that sucks. I've been playing Hades lately. Have you tried that? Honestly, it's a cut above, but yeah, the work is good." Well, what? I've heard of Hades. Hades. I've heard of it. I don't actually know what it's about. I'm not that much of a video game person. The thing with me with video games is essentially I kind of like find. I found three that I really like. Three video games that I really like, and I'll just play those. You know. it used to be a conveyor belt of like of the 3 video games that I play. Usually changed. It's changed from being Unreal Tournament, the next Unreal Tournament, and was it GTA? But yeah, it used to be the two Unreal Tournaments, and GTA, one of the GTA like GTA 3, like used to be like 3 games that I used to play all the time. Ugh. But then I dropped one of the Unreal Tournaments and I switched to Super Smash Brothers. And then I dropped that and I started playing Tekken again. Then I stopped that and then I play. But I kept these other 2. You know, I kept playing GTA and I kept playing and then basically I started playing Age of Mythology, Age of Empires, and then Age of Mythology. And that replaced Unreal Tournament. I used to really absolutely be really awesome on Unreal Tournament. And that's a real shame because I remember playing just random people's maps on Unreal Tournament online, and that used to be awesome. But then they got like super high, your computer must be awesome to play any game kind of way. And I basically they stopped making the map editor like things and stuff, and it's like, oh, it's boring now. But yeah, I used to love exploring other people's maps and like messing around in them and stuff. I was a really good sniper. Um, I could find all the places, all the hidden places to sniper. So, but yeah, I dropped that one and then played Dynasty Warriors. And so it was Dynasty Warriors, Super Smash Brothers, and GTA. And it kept changing. Basically, it kept changing. But it was always 3 games that I just played more, and then basically, now that I'm an adult, that doesn't have the free time to basically go out and explore other games. I don't have the time or money or the disposable income to basically drop on just new games to try and play all the time, to try out, to see. So I basically have been stuck with Grand Theft Auto 5. I'm talking. Age of Empires Mythology Extended Edition, which I just rediscovered, and Dynasty Warriors. I don't really play Dynasty Warriors that much because the only way that I could play it was basically on the Xbox 360. But I have a funky new controller now. Well, new old. I have a funky new old controller, and essentially I can play it on my new computer. So yeah, I had to dust it off because I've just been playing Age of Mythology. I did try to play Grand Theft Auto, and it was like, yeah, it still wasn't fun. Yeah, anyway. Hades is pretty fun. It's a game you can put down and come back to wherever. Why am I yawning? Come back to whatever. Yeah. Have you tried Game Pass? Dude, I'm not a gamer. Like I said, I only play 3 games. I only play 3 games. Have you tried Game Pass? It's $15 a month, and you have high access to a million games. Might help your boredom. No. Also, I'm not subscribing to anything. I'm not subscribing to any bullshit. I've already subscribed to so much bullshit already. I hate subscription services. So yeah. Um, I'd much rather basically go and get DVDs and go and get things again. You know, I kind of wish that you could get physical media and then have it play on all of your devices rather than having to get something, having to get a subscription service, because they can just pull that shit off of whatever subscription service. But yeah, this new laptop doesn't even have a CD, DVD, Blu-ray drive. It doesn't even have anything. It doesn't. It has no physical media input. So annoying. I hate that. I hate that so much. But that's the world. So I have to already. I already have a Netflix. I have a. I don't have a. I don't have an Amazon account. My partner does. And I got Disney Plus for us as well. So I had to buy all those things. I'm missing out something as well, but I can't remember what it is. But I'm also subscribed to something else, as well as a phone bill, and every now and again having to do like utilities and all that stuff. It's just not worth it. It's basically like I wish that basically I could just subscribe to one thing, you know, and then that would cover Netflix, Disney, and all that stuff. I wish that there was something like that, but there isn't something like that. Well, there are stuff like that, but basically it's really expensive still. Still a shit ton of money still, and it's not very. That isn't mainstream, and it's so annoying. Because yeah, I'm subscribed to all these things, and I basically have like 1 or 2 weeks every 3 months where basically I'm like, okay, I'm going to go through all of the streaming stuff and watch whatever I've missed, and then I don't use them again. I used Thor. I used Disney Plus because I wanted to watch Thor Ragnarok on my birthday. But that's it. I haven't used that for ages. So yeah, it's so annoying. How is everybody doing anyway? How's everybody doing? Talking about my problems. Ugh, I hate that so much. But yeah. Panafox, she's still partying up in Atlanta. How is that going? It looks fun. It's so annoying. I do wish that I could basically like get out again, but after the 10th, well, actually, technically, it's after the 15th because I've got an appointment with a doctor. So after the 15th, I will be free to do whatever I want. I'm so looking forward to that. I'm doing well, doing some writing, getting to homework for college. Getting to homework for college. Okay, might be up again. Neat. But your stream tabs, and yeah, I am had to take a break for today and relax. Well, yeah. Normally, basically, for the Vegas event, um, I tried to have like a week. It's only for a weekend, but I basically have a week so that I can really enjoy, Vegas or the just. I do this for most events, like the Big Bear Bash here in the UK, the bear event, the only bear event in the UK that's really worth a damn. Um, that thing is just a weekend, but I basically spend a whole week in Manchester just walking around and exploring and stuff. So you need it. You need it. Um, I should be drawing or catching up on sleep, but I'm entranced by the stream. Really? It's just me talking. I can't even show you the whole picture unless you are on my Discord server, which you can see the whole picture. I just realized something I should have done. Ugh. I might do that in a bit. I don't know. So yeah, I need your guys' help because I've basically I've been asked to do a picture of 3 rat dads, 3 chunky rat dads. You know, dads that are basically rats that personify dads, or the dad board, or whatever. I've done one. I've already done one. He's the slightly smaller one. So it's right. It's there. He's the one that's kneeling down. But again, I can't show you the whole picture. Nothing naughty is happening in the picture. It's just that I know YouTube would flip if basically it's saw almost naked furries for some reason. But whatever. Yeah. So it's the one that's kneeling down. The leader. I've already done him. I gave him a beard, a rat beard, and also a moustache, as well as chunkier eyebrows and stuff. But yeah, and I kind of want to dedify the big one, the big one, because they're all different levels of chunky and dad levels. I think, like again, the one on the ground is the chunkier one, but he's just kind of like chunky all over. The one that's standing up, or one of the ones that's standing up, he is just the rounder one. And he's holding a pie. So yeah. And then I've got another one that I also want help with, but I think I might have fucked that one up anyway because his neck looks way too skinny. At the back here, that looks almost like a cat than a rat. It will look better when it's coloured in. But yeah, so yeah, we've got this one down. He looks fine. But the other 2, they need to be dadified. They look kind of like young rats at the moment. They need to be dadified. I'm thinking about giving one of them at least a moustache. I'm definitely going to fix his neck. He just looks not so chunky in the face. I should have sketched it better. But yeah, so what should I do? The nose could be more rat-like, perhaps, or as for the daddy mode, perhaps the cigar suspended. Well, we already got one with a cigar. But yeah. But yeah, I should focus more on the nose. I should separate it a bit more. The thing is that with rats, their nose kind of like it looks like the same color as everything. I guess I don't know. I would say focus on giving them facial hair, body hair. They already have body hair. They're rats. They're giant rats. Um. Well, mustaches add some dad aesthetic. I mean, yeah. I don't want to ruin his jawline, but I'll definitely make his face fluffier. I might give him a mustache. The smile isn't working for me so much. Plus, he's got more lower lip on display for us to mess with. So yeah, let's do that. Blubble. I like that. It's funny. These rats are so sexy. My word. Yeah. Well, again, don't keep saying that because YouTube will have a hissy fit. But yeah, you a fan of dads then? We'll work on him. We'll work on him. Just a mustache. I did give the other one a beard, and I kind of feel like that should be enough. I haven't even got a drawing pad out. Are people talking on Discord? That's so annoying. Oh, Bubble. Okay. Remember to write something in the bounce room, or you will be kicked in a day or so. Speaking of, I need to kick this person because they haven't done the thing. Oh, there you are. Yep, that is you then. That is you. There you go, you're all stamped. But you said that looks good on Discord. Cool. All have great. What? What did I miss? All have great dad bods. Well, again, I tried to make them muscly, but also chunky. I made this guy just very, very round, but luckily you can't see most of him because the other guy's in the way, so that's fine. But yeah, okay. Am I in the right layer? Yeah, okay. So, what kind of moustache? What kind of moustache? Really big and bushy, or just like not that? Is that too much? Feels like it's too much. A curly mustache. I don't know. I feel like dads wouldn't give a shit about mustache maintenance. Um, Plus, it doesn't. I never understood that the whole curly mustache thing. It kind of looks just. It doesn't really work. I don't know. Is that paint tools? That yes, I have that program. Do you just use an Intuos, or do you have a? It's a Wacom. The other ones are really irritating. It's a Wacom. It's just a drawing pad. I don't have a lot of workspace, so essentially it's good. It's a Wacom Pro. Hannibal all day. Hannibal's good. I just don't know how to do that. On this kind of face, I kind of don't know how to do that. Um, Curly mustache. I relate to comical villains. Exactly. It's kind of theatrical. It's very theatrical. I kind of want something that's kind of bushy but short, maybe. So I want his teeth to show still. Okay, and like that. Oh, that looks mature. That looks better. That does add. Um, maybe glasses. Maybe we could give him glasses. Hmm. Um, how about like an old timey prospector, Red Dad, who just came in from the desert sun. Look how big he is, by the way. Again, it's hard to tell. He's holding a pie. He's holding a pot pie. He's a very big dad. Um, like he's the caring one, maybe. The other ones are assholes, but he's the caring one. There you go. Oh yeah, that gave him some character. Oh, what's this line doing? That's wrong. um, Rounded glasses. I did it. I just. It's hard to say unless I actually did like a full like face thing. But yeah. Um, Very good. Thank you, Pitiful. He's that one that he's the one that falls asleep eating a cherry pie on a recliner. Exactly. I think we're okay with that. I think I'm okay with that. But yeah, I think I put way more definition on this one than any others. Just the mustache with glasses, just that adds everything, so that's fine. I don't want to mess with that anymore. So now we're going to go to the disaster. Now, I can't scroll down because he happens to be doing something. But yeah, I think his head's just very small. So we're going to isolate the head and I wanted to lower it a little bit. Just make it bigger and lower it a little bit. Right. Oh, that's so much better. That's just so much better. Right, I do like the expression. Yeah, that matches way better. With a chunkier neck as well. Um, Yeah, I think it just needed a chunkier neck. His face looks a lot better because it's a fuller face. Oh, those are his teeth. I was gonna extend that line because I was like, oh, well, that's the side of his face, but that's not the side of his face. Okay, so what are we gonna do to this guy? Because again, looking very young still. Needs something. I like the suspenders idea, but the problem is that they're all kind of they're all basically just in very minimal gear. So that's not gonna work. And I do like the expression, so I don't want to fuck with that too much. We could give him a side moustache, like I did with the rat in charge. See, it's kind of either side of his snout. So that was bugging me. Um, so I could kind of do that because I do feel like he kind of needs something. um, that is looking better already. This one needs a bib, a bib. How do you mean? What would a goatee look like on? I try not to screw with like too much facial hair when it comes to animals on account of it's bushier fur already on their furry faces. You mean kind of like a neckerchief kind of deal, or a bib? Hmm. Do need to make these muscles a bit more defined, I think, because his shoulder just looks like it pops just here. That's a bit better. I'm still not totally happy with it, but yeah. In that case, why not a white beater, a wife beater? I do have to redo this line because that's a fuzzy line and it's not supposed to be like a tank top, like a wife beater. Where would it go to? Where would it go to? Go over here. Yeah. It does look good. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to do it. Nope, I don't have to do anything. I am going to have to replace this line. Because again, that's a fuzzy line. It's supposed to be fur. So I'm going to make it smooth. Or just not do it at all and just do a indent there. Remove some of the belly fur. There we go. Okay. Can he be sucking on a sucker? What's a sucker? Oh, but that would actually make him look more mature. I could give him a pipe or something. We still haven't figured out the facial fuzz. Um, I'm just curious how a I'm an eraser. I was like, why are no lines happening? Where do I end it? That's the problem. I think that's too much. I think that might be too much. Like a lollipop? He's not a child. He's a man. A man! Sorry, I just got the Roger Rabbit scene. New experiment failure. But I do want to mess with the face some more. I don't know. Yeah, it just didn't look. It didn't look natural. It just didn't look. It didn't look natural, and it made it kind of obscured the expression too much. I don't mind the mustache or the beard as long as it doesn't screw with the expression, but it does kind of screw with the expression. So yeah, I want to dadify his face, but I don't want him to be completely not clean shaven because again, he's fuzzy. They're all furry. They're rats. Um, but I don't want him to be. I want to keep this expression from the sketch that I've done. You know. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Make his cheek chubbier. I think it's at its maximum. Any more chubby? It's quite chubby already, but you just can't. I don't want to add any more layers to it. When I do the coloring, it's gonna be more apparent because then you'll see the shading. But already got chubby cheeks. Any more, and it will probably not look like a rat anymore. They've all got kind of like the same amount of chub, apart from the lead because of his beard. He's got extra beard. Well, he's not actually got a full beard. It's more like sideburns. I kind of gave him like sideburns and a mustache because I did try to give him a full beard, but it messed with the rest of his body. Yeah, holding a horn. Plus, if I made his cheek any chubbier, then I will basically have to screw this line, and I don't want to screw this line because it looks good. 5 o'clock shadow wouldn't work because he's already got a fuzzy face. They already have fuzzy faces. They already have 5 o'clock shadows, pretty much. Um, so I'm not having a go at you guys. I'm not. Um, will a waxed mustache work? I mean, kind of. He doesn't really have too much of a space down here though to work with. I keep having to remind myself these are teeth. Palafox, you know me. I wasn't being mean to you, honestly. It was just kind of it's like oh my god, somebody said to me they wanted me to draw them a bear. I was like, okay. And they were like, oh, but could you make sure that I don't want them to have a beard, but I want them to have like stubble, like a day's worth of growth of stubble or something. And I was like, they have furry faces. I was like, I see what I can do, but they kind of already have that. It's kind of what they already have. But yeah. What do you think of this? What do you think of this? Maybe if I made it bigger somehow? No, because then you screw the mouth. I kind of like it. Oops, I'm an eraser again. I keep doing that. It looks good. Yeah. I'm trying to think of a way to improve it, but I don't. Again, I I probably could, but it would screw with the picture somehow. Maybe on the other side, change to the other side. Hold on, hold on. Hold the phone. So that was bugging me. Well, it looks a bit more balanced now. Again, it was bugging me. Looks good. Looks good. I feel like I could do. No, again, that would screw with the. It's torture. Torture. It looks good. What kind of I want? I'm going to give him a pipe. What kind should I give him? Straight, bent, half bent, full bent. Do I have any full bents? I don't think I do. I think I've got the house. The house pipe is the most bent pipe that I've got. I don't know. Because if it's straight, then I'll make it come out here. But if it's if I do a bent one, then I'm gonna have it dangling here. But yeah, just an example. Straight pipe, bent. That's a half bent. That's a half bent pipe. Okay. Yeah. And that's an almost full bent. It's a 3/4. It's just the angle of which like the stem is to the bowl, you know. Straight. Oh, half bent. Oh my god! Now this is actually torturing me. I was like, I was like, okay, now I know exactly what I'm drawing. But then I was like, oh, actually no. What kind of pipe? Should it be a corn cob? Should it be a sandblasted, polished? I don't actually have my corn cob. I don't actually have my corn cob with me. I have a corn cob style, just like that, but corn cob. I'll go in the rack unless I twist it. Michon. But yeah, sandblasted is smooth. That's like this. Um, Textured. I can't remember what it's actually called. It's not dimpled, but textured. Why is all the why are all the wires? It's because I haven't had one for a little while. So the wires have kind of like landed on top of my desk rack. But yeah, that's textured. all grainy. Yeah. And that's a bull. That's called a bulldog. The rim around it. But yeah. I'm just doing bent. I kind of like have it hanging here. We'll go full Peterson. It's a full-on granddad kind of like. Why can't I get this right? They're good. The texture looks really good. Well, I'll make sure to add wood grain. The texture would look it just is. It's got thicker edges anyway, so. Because that's a textured bulldog, so you can actually see the grain on it. But yeah, that's the reason for the yeah. Okay, so that's that. Good, good. So we've got dadified rats. I keep forgetting the other guy is like really low. Yeah, I think yeah. I did kind of want to give one of them a hat or something, but then I was like, but nah, that would screw it. That would screw it a lot. So yeah, rat dads, giant rat dads. I think I'm more like this one, holding the giant pie. The giant, the very deep pot pie, you know. Oops, I drew on it. But yeah, that sort of looks like my pie. Oh, it's not the rounded one. It's like my Pearson pipe, but it's not the rounded stem connection part of it. So yeah. Okay, save. Okay then. Well, you guys actually helped a lot. Thank you so much. There you go. Now you can see kind of. proper dadified rats, and we've solved all of the problems, so that's good. He does look pretty good. I am going to fix the tail as well. I hate the tail so much. It was just kind of like a sketch idea. But yeah, the hand looks fucked. But I kept trying to screw with the hand so much that it looks weird. So I was just like, no, I'm not messing with it anymore. I'm not. I can't. It will screw with it too much. I'm glad you like it. Somebody will like it, even if that guy doesn't end up paying me for this. I might just like scribble out because he's in the middle. I might scribble him out and basically make it a your character here thing if that guy doesn't pay. But yeah, this has happened a lot. I keep getting screwed over when it comes to money. When it comes to paid commissions, just recently, I have no idea what the deal is. One of the reasons why I've not been around is because I've been working and trying not to get screwed over so much. But yeah. Okay, well, I will stick around and talk to you guys then for a little bit because I can't progress any further with this until on YouTube. I have to do that privately because, like I said, there's some like naughty stuff going on, but you can't see any of it. But YouTube doesn't like it when I show things with naughty stuff. So yeah, I'll stick around for like a couple minutes more if anybody wants to talk to me about anything. Now's the good time. Naughty daddies. Well, no, they're not naughty. They're not being naughty. They're just doing what dads do. My glasses keep trying to fall to the end of my nose, and that's fine usually, but it's like really irritating because they don't do it evenly. They keep doing this. You guys, it might not even be noticeable to some of you guys, but to me, it's on my face. So of course I notice it when it does this. But yeah, the rubber from the rubber bands perished, so it just fell off of out of my glasses. Dad problems. I was just about to say, will rats eat? Fox, they're not really carnivorous. But then again, rats eat anything. So I have no idea what the original plan was. I just got asked to draw this picture. So I have no idea what happens after the scene happens. But yeah, mostly scraps and such. Well, again, they eat anything. Rats can eat anything. That's why they're found around garbage and stuff. Well, they've got a lot of muscle, so they probably eat more than pastries. You know, they have a lot of protein. They aren't really carnivorous, but they do grow to the size of cats. They can do. Have you seen African rats? Have you seen South African rats? I was watching a documentary about how rats are basically helping with detecting mines and stuff because they're not heavy enough. And I was like, when the reporter was talking about this, when the documentary people were talking about this, it wasn't really news. It was part of a documentary, I think. But yeah, anyway, they were talking about it, and they were like, yes, rats are actually small enough, and they don't weigh as much as people. Duh. So essentially, they don't actually set off the mechanism, and they can actually find mines. Because rats can be trained; they're really intelligent. Rats can be trained to do shit. So basically, there's this guy that's like talking about how he basically trains rats to go and basically mark out where mines are because they can smell really. They've got a very strong sense of smell, so they know what mines are and they know where they are in the ground and stuff. And I was like, yeah, sure, that makes sense, right? And then all of a sudden he was basically walking this dog on a lead around like a fake minefield, and I was like, well, where's the rats? And then he was basically saying, and now you can see the rat can do this, and it's like, that's not a dog. That's a fucking rat. Honestly, it took. Oh, I swear to God, I thought it was a dog, and then it basically had like a close up of its face. I was like, because you can't get a rat on a leash, but he had it on a leash. It was gigantic. It was huge. It was like this big. It was like this big, you know. Adding the nutsack and the tail is probably like this long. It was huge. I've heard of big rats. I've seen big rats before. Um, they're large rats, like this big. Yes, cat-sized, I guess, but dog-sized. Fucking hell, it's gigantic. I really like rats. I think they're adorable. They're very cute. We used to have some rats, and they are very smart. They're weirdly intelligent. It's kind of strange. Um, but yeah, it's like it was also still cute. It was still very cute. It was very much a rat. It wasn't like an abomination with like a tiny head on a giant body. It was very proportionate, rat size. you know, because I've seen very fat rats. Basically, we've had rats, and when me and Damon have gone away together, um, we left our pet rats with my mother-in-law, with Damon's mum, and she basically would spoil them. She would give them like scraps of food and stuff instead of just the regular food they're supposed to have and all that stuff. And granted, we do that, but yeah, it is basically very comical. Just a fat rat, because they are basically a bag of sugar. They feel just like they're just a big bag of it's like a sandbag. It's a slightly squishier sandbag of sugar. They they really are, and they do look kind of pathetic sometimes when they're like that. It's so cute, but it wasn't like that. It was definitely not a fat rat. It was very proportionate, dog-sized rat. South African rats. Look them up. They are huge. Um, I one had a rat named Bartleby, and he would help me finish all my pizzas. He was a trooper. What? Was it a very fat rat? Was it, or is this a further story? You know, the thing with me is that basically whenever I draw like stuff in the furverse, I try to keep everything very proportionate and very, like animals. I make a note of every animal's size, you know. So basically, I try to make a rat to be a rat sized or even a large rat sized. So this is kind of odd to me because it's like these are giant rats, these are huge people sized rats. So it's like that's weird. But yeah, I wonder if I could do that real quick. I can't put that back down because this is one of my larger regular pipes, so it's basically like hard to put back on the rack. Um, how do I do? Um, African rat. I need a good size comparison. Where's a good size comparison? Is this guy holding one? Well, that's a very small one compared to the one I saw. Um, Let me see if I can do this. Share screen. Okay. So like, no, that looks tiny. But I mean, you can see that, right? That's the smaller end of the scale, you know. And I got a feeling that guy's hand is gigantic. But yeah, there's like one here on the lead. What the fuck is that? I have no idea what that is, so I'm not going to look into that more because I haven't got safe search on. I know I noticed I've not got safe search. Oh come on! Where's the really huge rat that I saw? These are pretty big, but I'm talking about like the one from the documentary. This looks like it's from the documentary, but it's too hard to judge scale, you know. Uh, Cambodia training elite squad of 15 African rats to sniff out landmines. This is more what I'm talking about. This thing, like it can just barely fit on this guy's shoulder. An Aztec rat, but yeah, it's got a collar and everything. Oh my god. You get the picture. I'm worried if I keep scrolling down, I'm going to find Aztec. Oh, there we go. Aztec rat. Aztec mouse? They don't seem to have a rat. Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn safe search on. I'm just gonna cute rat. Oh, super cute rat. So many cute rats. You heard it was rare. Well, it doesn't. It basically had Aztec mice, but it didn't have Aztec rats. But yeah. Oh, super cute. But yeah, that's like our rats. That's very much like our rats that we had. But yeah, rats are super cute, you guys. I mean, granted, that's what I searched for. So yeah. I mean, you've seen Ratatouille. You know what I mean. What's my favorite? I don't really have favorites. I don't really have favorites. I mean, I mean, my personality and my mannerisms apparently match very well with pigs and dogs. So, of course, like pigs and dogs, which are also super cute. There you go. There's some chunky rats. Oh, look, some furry out. That didn't take long. That's a bit too much. That's a bit too much rat. But yeah, that's what Aaron would look like after spending just a weekend with my mother-in-law. I'm still convinced she's a secret feeder. Yeah, oh, chunky rats. Anyway, enough of that. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go. I got a feeling that a couple of you have already died, fallen asleep. Why do my fingers always look super pink? Like they always look super peachy. It's just the filter because of the camera. Don't want to mess with that. I don't know. Um, but yeah, I'm off. Hopefully, I'll be back at some point. I still haven't filmed that stupid video that I was supposed to be filming because my sleep schedule has just put me out of the filming range of that particular video because it involves balloons, which means that essentially I have to be filming when it's daylight. Otherwise, the neighbors might think I've shot somebody or something. Um, um, so yeah, I still haven't filmed that. I will be here tomorrow to do live tubs weekly, as always. Again, don't know what time that will be. Um, but yeah, I will keep Discord updated. I'm going to post another picture of the new dadified rats on there. So yeah, I'll keep you guys apprised of that. You guys on Discord, not on here, because I can't show them here because of YouTube. But yeah. Um, anyway, Jeffrey. I said in my head, I should have said it out loud because it would have got you to talk sooner, maybe. But yeah, I said in my head, I'm just about to leave. I bet Jeffrey's gonna just appear randomly. You know, that would be just fucking typical. I think we've already lost Panda Fox. I think he might have already gone asleep or something. But yeah, I'm wearing this shirt that always does this. Oh, the one time I didn't do it. Well, I did, but you didn't see it. Anyway, belly rubs and belly salute. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll be a bit earlier tomorrow, I think. I'll be way earlier tomorrow, I think. But yeah. Sharp birds. The birds have noticed that the sun is up. So, of course, they're going crazy. But yeah. Doodles.